There's the YouTube notification.
Yep, and I see the Twitch one right here.
And the notification has appeared in my Discord. Good stream title.
Is it the one from yesterday or is it the one from today?
Unless you titled your Jazz Punk stream, why is it called Air Fortress when there's no air in space?
Okay, so good, that went through.
They did add a lot of nice content, though, with the director's cut. I will say that.
Cinemora?
No,
or Jazz Punk?
Jazz Punk.
Yeah, that was definitely a thing.
I think you hit, like, most of the big jokes and
the
everything,
one that I got, because when I went to bed last night, I just remembered that I forgot something. But I forgot what it was.
There were some pigeon-related stuff in the first level that you passed up, but...
Yeah.
But oh well. You found...
The microwave guy.
Yeah.
What was...
Pigeon pie.
Just trying to think. There was something specific.
There's one in the first level where you like go on the quest to find the MacGuffin, and it ends up with you having to smuggle a pigeon in through your with your stomach, or a pigeon in your stomach. That's another one. But like you found the Xerox Park.
Yeah, found that. There was something I think in like the hotel that I think I forgot. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Good game. So yes. Hello. Tonight, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I had a sudden urge to just do some shmups, because I was thinking of some games that I was going to take a look at. So I figured I might as well just do them tonight. So I couldn't think of anything else to do. So yeah, tonight will just be another ranking of shmups in which I just take a look at just some random shmups. Nothing in particular. By the way, actually first off, let me actually bring up... Oh, and is it? There we go. Also, and I completely forgot, I might have to change that real quick. I don't think there was anything in the... No, because there was no top 10s, I don't think, last time.
No,
Nope.
What was the highest?
Yeah, nothing. No new top 10s. There was Night Striker, which was a 15.
Yeah.
Or 16. But that was it.
Yeah, that was the highest thing. I think after that...
Yeah, everything else was like middling.
Yeah.
Which probably won't be the case tonight, but...
B3, Sinistar.
Yeah, those were all in the medium. So yeah. Why don't I go ahead and actually, if that's the case, get the first one started.
Ooh.
And this one I'm actually doing specifically because I saw something not quite related, but something that whenever I think of this particular, not only just game, but franchise, always makes me think of this. Or probably vice versa more. Oh, that's not... I got my... Okay, so you're seeing RetroArch now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this.
I was not expecting to see Disney. Oh.
Nope.
There we go.
So, yeah, Tailspin was not one of the Disney cartoons that I had the most experience with. The thing that I was seeing, so I watched the first episode of the new DuckTales cartoon, which looks kind of interesting, but yeah, I figured if I was going to do shmups, I might as well take a look at this, because this is actually a shmup. Actually, one of the few... Actually, now that I think about it, there's another one that I can do, but I'll do that another day. So yeah,
one of the few
Tailspin.
licensed shmups.
Yes. Especially a Capcom one. So why don't we just go ahead and get started?
There you go.
Now I remember very little about Tailspin itself. Like, I just remember Baloo was like this person who like delivered stuff, and then there's I think that's on the left, that's Rebecca Cunningham, her daughter Molly, I think.
No clue. I never watched it.
And
Did
then
it have Chip and Dale?
no, that was Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and I think there was. I think he had a like. Baloo had like an equivalent of like a Diddy Kong with him, which I think was like Kit, I think was his name. And then oh, here we go. Oh,
possibly.
So yeah, here's the main gimmick that you can do. So you kind of have like a Sky Kid style, like you could like do this. But also we have a Chip and Dale's Rescue Ranger style health bar. But we can also do this.
Yeah.
We can flip upside down.
Oh.
Which really is not doing much. So, yeah, that's weird. Oh.
Oh no, the bubble machines.
Also, I'm sure this is doing wonders on the encoding.
It's holding up, like, better than some things, so I can't complain.
So yeah, also when you do that, you can also change the flow, which I don't know why you would do, but I'm sure there's levels that will kind of show that off.
That will be useful, yeah.
Yeah, this also seems to be a little bit inconsistent about whether or not when you shoot like up and down, which is not good.
Yeah. I feel like that would be hard to get working on a NES and
yeah, there's just something about like also you only have like one child at a time, which is not great.
No, like at first I thought, oh, there wouldn't be too many enemies, so this wouldn't be too bad. And then this started happening.
Also, I just got squished, so I think I lost a life? Yes.
Okay. I'm having a hard time, like, parsing the idea that Baloo, the Jungle Book character, would, like, become a pilot. Like, he was just a bear.
I think it was more like they were like, oh, okay, so we got, like, I can't remember where things, like, when the order of things came out. I know DuckTales was, like, the first of, like, the, like, Disney cartoons. Also,
yeah.
Also, that is way too long of a death animation.
Yes.
I know DuckTales came first, but then there was, because there was Darkwing Duck, and there was Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. So there was all those, like, cartoons that were, like Disney, old Disney, like, characters, but, like, in doing, like, adventures.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they just made Baloo, like, oh, people like the Jungle Book, but we don't want to do it. Like, we want to have something a little bit more modern that kids can relate to, I guess. So we'll just make him, like, a adventurer.
Delivery man. Yeah. What if Jungle Book, but alternate universe where everything is a diesel punk, you know, like, corrupt, shady, evil world?
Yeah, because, like, the main bad guy is essentially... Oh, whoops.
He had a good name. Like, they mentioned
it was
like
Don Carnage. Don Carnage. Who is essentially Shere Khan from Jungle Book.
Good.
But, like, I guess it... Yeah, this just doesn't control great.
No. Because, like, other shmups, like, you know, if you move up, your ship just moves up. It doesn't point you upwards.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel good, like, at all.
It
like,
doesn't look like it doesn't look like it plays well either.
Yeah, like, this whole, like, flipping upside down thing is just really bizarre. Yeah, my Disney knowledge is not that great. I know, and I know something with DuckTales was, like, there's a lot of, like, the Carl Banks Donald Duck comics involved with that as well. Like, going back, I think that went back to the 30s. Like, so that stuff's real old.
Yeah.
God,
I'm glad that we have a Disney Universe expert in the chat to inform us how we're wrong. An academic in this field.
Yes. But to be fair, though, the Disney, that all kind of stuff is kind of fascinating. Like, with all the weird, like, links to that. Just, God, yeah, this just doesn't feel good. And it would, one of the problems is the fact that
it's no DuckTales video game.
Yeah. This actually makes me want to take a look at something else real quick. I'm practically done with this. Like, this...
Yeah, if you're not having...
From what I've played of it, it's not that... It doesn't change that much, and this really isn't well regarded. So,
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just pop this up. Also, I need to have the other OBS thing. Okay, good. So yeah, I am going to actually pause that because I listen to music anymore. So yeah, Tailspin. I'm thinking in the orange territory.
Yeah, it doesn't really hold up, unfortunately.
Yeah. Maybe above, like, I'd say maybe above Laser
It's more
Blast.
playable than Silver Surfer, yeah. I'd say, above Laser Blast. Like, I guess if I had to choose, I would maybe play Silver Surfer, but that's because it's got better music. So at least I can be listening to something good while being tormented. But
actually, you made a good point.
Strictly gameplay-wise,
I'm actually going to put it under Silver Surfer.
Fair.
Because, yeah, I'd rather play Laser Blast.
You got farther in Silver Surfer.
Yeah, and Silver Surfer is notoriously hard. Also, for all its badness... Hello, hey, Panic. For all its hardness, it was at least somewhat more playable. I don't think that...
Yeah.
So yeah, and also the soundtrack, we really didn't get far enough, and from what I've listened to the soundtrack, it's not that great. So I'm just gonna leave it off. Although I do, in fact, feel like bringing up there's another Disney shmup on the NES. Now, if you're thinking Disney properties that would make a good shmup, what are the ones you'd think of? Just take a wild guess.
I guess Tailspin would be the only one off the top of my head because it involves planes, but...
Well...
And I know that the Chip and Dale game is not a shmup because I've played it.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, the Chip and Dale's game is not a shmup. Darkwing Duck's not a shmup. But this is. As you can probably hear the music.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
The Little Mermaid is a shmup.
Of course. How did I not guess that? Like, I remember the scene where Ariel pulls out a gun and starts shooting Ursula. I remember that. It's a classic scene.
Yeah. So this music sounds a lot like, obviously since they were made by the same people, but it's just giving me very much a Little Nemo vibe.
Yeah.
Also, another... I don't even think I've ever actually seen The Little Mermaid. Because this was, I think, the first Disney movie that came out with me actually being alive. Because I think it was the 89?
I think so. I can't remember. I think Little Mermaid was at the start of the Disney Renaissance.
Yeah, because I know Lion King was 80 or 94. Because I actually saw that in theaters.
Yeah.
Sea of Coral. And also, I really don't have a whole lot of experience with this, so this is going to be interesting. So, yeah. So, we don't have a super long projectile, but...
No.
Juggle. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh, so this actually kind of is like Chippendale.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you throw the fish?
Oh, so this is like a weird bubble kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's different. Can you...
Oh, okay, okay.
You just stun him, okay.
The shell. Which this sprite just reminds me... Oh god. I just remembered another NES shmup.
Oh.
One that I'm definitely not doing tonight. Jaws.
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't... Okay, so yeah, this isn't as shmuppy as I remembered, but I know that there was some, like, sort of free form floating around while swinging around.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean... Oh, also you can hold down B to swim faster, that's neat. Okay, yeah, actually, now that I'm playing this, I don't think that this would,
count
as a shmup. Oh. Okay, let's actually see this. Let's see those. Oh. So you have a weird, like, momentum or something. I don't know if that'd be inertia.
Yeah.
Oh. 3 hits?
I mean, it definitely seems competently made. I will, like, give it that. Like, I mean, we can't really rank it because it's not a shmup, but...
Yeah, yep.
If I was a wee child in whenever this game came out and I liked The Little Mermaid, you know, I'd probably try it.
Okay, so it took 4 hits, and then... Okay, so... Yeah, that's a Little Mermaid. Okay, so it's not a shmup like I thought it was, but... Better than Tailspin. So.
Norman confirms that this turns into a platformer later.
Oh, it does? Oh, I thought it was always swimming. Okay, never mind then.
Her legs back.
Okay. Alright. So, let me take a look. What was the next? Okay, I'll do that. So, a while ago, I played a game by the name of Star Soldier.
Yes.
Star Soldier, which also was also related to Starship Hector, which also had... I think there was a third game though. Maybe we didn't play it. But yes, this is I think the third game in the Soldier series. We are now into the. Oh, also I need to turn that up. We are now into the PC Engine, TurboGrafx 16 era.
Ooh.
So we have a couple modes we can play. We can play normal game. We can play 2-minute game, 5-minute game. So kind of like how Starship Hector had it. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah. So let's just do normal game. So it's oh, by the way, also, since this is a TurboGrafx game, let me turn on the turbo for the controller, because if you've never played a TurboGrafx before, actually, yes, people do own TurboGrafx 16, namely I do.
Amazing.
Well, I have one, but I can't actually play it right now because I accidentally severed the power cord. So yeah, there are a ton of these kind of shmups on the TurboGrafx, where it's basically, it's a scroller, it's vertical. It's one of these. You have multiple different kind of weapon styles. If you grab ones of the same color, you upgrade. Like we also have this. We also have fire, which I always love it when shmups have a fire attack. Also, we have a laser thing, which actually doesn't work when you do auto fire, so you gotta turn off auto fire.
Beautiful.
Also, if you see in the
lightning is killing the encoding. That's nice.
So if you take also, so here's one that will actually, the power-ups won't actually cycle colors. Except these ones will. So, and if you shoot them, they pause, which is really nice. If you take a look at my score, you see a little triangle right there?
Yes.
Hit select, you can actually, on the fly, adjust what your speed is.
Oh, neat.
Also, just like Star Soldier, if I were to get hit right now, I would not die. I would, one, because you see those little blue things. Also, one thing, if you are at max, because right now I am at max power, if you pick up a power or a power up of the same color that you have, you will basically it'll basically do a smart bomb. Also, like, oh, actually, now that I remember, so it was Star Force, Star Soldier, then Starship Hector. So this is the 4th game in the series, technically. That's what I was thinking. There's a smart bomb right here. But yes, like Star Soldier, if my shield gets depleted and then I get hit, I would be degraded to the 2nd level of this type of attack. So it kind of acts as a hit.
Yeah.
Also, one of the things I picked up was an O, which is these options, which don't shoot, but what you can do is you can rotate them, and they can act like kind of as a shield. Neat. Also, I did not want to pick up the fire.
You want some blue. I feel like, unfortunately, this is nothing we haven't seen before.
Yeah, it is. If anything, I will say this is one of the first... okay, my feelings on vertical versus horizontal, it depends upon the game. I don't necessarily have a thing saying that I dislike either one on principle, but if games do it well, then I do not care. See, like I got hit, so
yeah,
I'm now at the 2nd level blue. Yep. So yeah,
at least it's not Axley. Vertical and horizontal scrolling.
Yeah, well, that was more weird, like trying to do Mode 7 for something that almost hurt it in a way. I do actually like it when shmups do have the alternate, which, yeah, there's something novel.
It can work. I feel like Axley's vertical sections were just a bit ugly on the eyes.
Yeah, they definitely.
Unfortunately for it.
Yeah. But thankfully it's
tried.
Yeah, thankfully it's horizontal, or it's wait, are you saying horizontal or vertical?
The vertical ones. The ones with like the like the curve of the planet and everything, and it looked really awful. And
No, I have not done Vanguard yet, but I need to do that at some point because that's an experience.
oh,
Yeah, that is a very old game. I want to say 81 or it's very early 80s. Or no, it's not because because it might borrow some music it might not have license to.
oh, good. The biometal problem.
Actually, now that I think about it, since I was kind of, I actually might do that tonight instead of one of the games I was playing because there's no reason for me not to, but I can do Vanguard.
There you go.
Also, yeah, we've pretty much seen this. It's this. It gets harder as you play. There's nothing really spectacular about it, but it's when Star Soldier starts to become this kind of thing.
Yeah. It's kind of generic, but it's functional.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Like, it's serviceable. Like,
actually, although, before we do leave it, I do want to do one thing real quick. See. Ooh. Let's just do the 2. Actually, let's do the 5-minute one because no, 2-minute. The 2-minute Caravan stage. Also, this music. This is a remix of the Starship Hector theme. It's actually a really good one too. So yeah, it's a special stage meant specifically to do this kind of mode. Oh, what I was saying also about the turbo. So TurboGrafx controllers by default actually had a switch on them that lets you turn on and off turbo and also set the speed of the turbo too. Which was great. Which is great because one of the flagship titles of it was a Box Adventure, and if you had turbo on that, you could do this weird flip thing, which let you float in the air, and also completely trivialize some of the bonus stages. So yeah, I actually might as well finish off this caravan stage.
Yeah, I mean, I only have a minute more to do.
Yep. Up. Also, the caravan only gives you this classic shot. I feel is fitting.
Yes.
So yeah, this is basically it trying to be Star Soldier 1, but much better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn! I couldn't do that. Actually, now that I think about it, that might actually be a recreation of the first Star Soldier stage.
Oh, with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, if you die, you just get back here, but...
Get those points, quick.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Neat.
So yeah, that's Superstar Soldier. It's a decent shmup. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Put tail sprint on accident. So yeah. Let me take a look. I thought it, let's see, I'm thinking green.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. I'd say maybe above Xanic.
I feel like I would play some of the games below Xanic before I would play this. Unfortunately, just because it's so generic.
So, what you thinking? I'm thinking at least above Kiki Kai Kai.
Somewhere in that, like, either like the new 59 or the new 58. maybe 57. Like it bumps Sinistar down at like the best.
I would say it bumps Sinistar down because this is a lot more playable than Sinistar.
True. Yeah. Like I'd rather play Twinbee because Twinbee does some interesting things with the bells and everything and the aesthetics.
Earth Soldier. 1991 game. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Sinistar, but let's face it, that game is kind of a beast to play.
Yeah.
Because like my way of enjoying it is basically just rack the live counter up. Because if you're doing a 3 live run of Sinistar, that's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Sinistar's great and all, but it's a real bastard to play sometimes.
And we've already read the I hunger therefore I live, so. And my internet was cutting out at the time, so it sounds really staticky and messed up.
No, my way of getting 250 lives is to turn on the service mode and just give myself 55 lives. Yeah, you actually kind of do, because with the actual mechanics of the way Sinistar works, and the fact that it's what I think a 49 direction joystick, you can't really emulate that properly.
No.
So, yeah. How about soundtrack? We didn't hear a whole lot of it, but we did hear a little bit.
It's serviceable, like.
Yeah, it is a really good remix of the theme from Starship Hector. There's also a remix of the fully powered up theme from the original Star Soldier. The actual music from like the original music in the game is okay. It's not great.
Yeah. I feel like we've previously kind of just focused on like the original soundtracks of the game, not like remixes of previous.
Yeah. How about Above Dangerous Seed? 65.
Yeah.
Very low on our list, but
like it's not bad. Like we've had worse soundtracks, and we've had games with no soundtracks. At least they tried.
Because if you're comparing it to the... Also, by the way, started actually doing this because so people don't have to type it out, but... If you oh, did I screw that up? Okay, good.
What were you typing?
Oh, if you want to take a look at the actual list, you can go there. I have a little thing at the bottom that says, "Oh, you can go there," but you actually want to click on the link. Mm-hmm. Take a look at our list. So yeah, real quick, and since there's no time like the present, I also have to remember what the name of it is or what the file is.
Mm-hmm.
I hope, well, this should be the right thing. Also, I'm going to have to adjust some things real quick first because this game controls weird.
Ooh.
Oh, geez, how is this going to work? Actually, I'm going to have to actually get into the game real quick first.
For some reason on the ranking of Shmups list, it's just blank where you were adding in Superstar Soldier.
Okay.
In the not the music, but the...
Oh. You're gonna hear a lot of nothing noise where I have to actually adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, because this doesn't control like
like one would want.
Yes. Also, you could. Also, you know what? I need to.
I like that you have the pilot wings like title screen in your circulation of images.
I do. You know, I'm just gonna leave it like this. This is gonna be really confusing to do, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, it's blank because I accidentally did cut instead of copy.
Ah.
Okay, so yes, this is Vanguard. It is a SNK shmup, which you've heard stuff from.
Yes.
Very early SNK thing, before they were ever known for like Neo Geo stuff and all that. They didn't really create anything great, but as you can see, this game does some weird things. Let's go ahead and start.
They start making fighters.
Also, that music, this music right here, that is from, I believe, Star Trek the movie. And if we get this energy, we get invincible and we can run into things. And you see that bar underneath the map, basically that's saying how much time I left. This music in particular, as Rafferty was alluding to earlier, this is the Volton's theme from the Flash Gordon movie.
Good.
So yeah, you can shoot in 4 directions, which is weird. And there's a button for each one. Also, now we're done with this section. We now get the... Oh. Also, it seems like you can just chain invincibilities.
Yeah. The music is kind of painful.
Yeah, just a little bit. Also, it's great when, as long as you're in the little pit thing, the music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these sections are weird.
Yeah.
Also, it seems like you get more fuel, like, so as long as you don't move or anything, you get your meter full. So I guess when you turn invincible, you stay invincible for longer, I think. Also, these sections, do I have to kill enough things in order to advance? Break something? Up here we go. Okay, here's the... I remember there being music in this section and being really annoying. Also, that thing is too close for me to actually hit. Also... What?
No. You hit the wall.
Oh, is that... Oh, that's a fuel meter going... Oh! It just is going from right to left instead of left to right.
Oh.
Oh, goddamn.
The end.
Okay. Up, okay. Up.
Ouch. What's this level? Oh, it's just the orange with green line.
It's the pickup sticks.
Yeah.
It's that one weird game where that you stick the one where you have to don't drop the marble or something and you pull out sticks. That's what this reminds me of. Oh god.
It seems weird that they would have so much like emphasis on doing like the invincibility
yes, that's
in the
the name of
first
it.
level. Like the fact that there hasn't been any of the invincibility stages is like strange to me, given how many of them were in the first stage. Like, is this not a mechanic that will be all the way through?
I think it's just they have to. I think they only have the sprite for it in vertical or they're horizontal, but
there hasn't been one in this stage.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think we'll be continuing. That is Vanguard. You have essentially seen it. The last, as you can kind of see from the map, the last section is completely vertical, and then I believe it just repeats over and over again. It's very weird.
Yeah.
But yes.
I would not play it.
Yeah,
just
it is,
because of age.
It is incredibly old. So I'd put it, I'm actually thinking above Zoom, so making it below Tailspin.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I just do? I cut Superstar Soldier. Up, let me.
It's so generic, you're trying to remove it from your list.
Vanguard. Big game for the arcade. And that, I'm not going to rank the soundtrack for that.
No.
And if I did, it'd be towards the bottom.
It was looping sound effects and that one invincibility music.
Yeah. Yes, for 1981 is very impressive, but if we're ranking this in terms of playing it now,
yeah,
we don't factor in age quite as much. Because yeah, like Zaxxon's at the almost at the very bottom of the list. And that was very impressive for its time. So yes. Well, I do at some point have to do another ports episode, so I will maybe I'll do it then.
Ooh.
Oh no, I didn't do Trigon. I did Vanguard, which is what I was going to do, which is what I did instead of Trigon. Okay, so do you want to see the game that I've named the stream after, or do you want to see another game?
Let's save the stream title.
Okay, so I'll do it. It's not going to be the finale because I had another game for the big finale.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, this game. Here we go. No, I've not done Alcon. I actually skipped Alcon to do something else at another stream. Oh. Yeah, it did. RetroArch Classed. Again.
We can hope.
I got to work. Okay, here we go. Taito game.
Okay.
This is Ray Force.
I'm impressed with the EPA buying space at the beginning of this game.
Yes, so I'm just going to go ahead and start playing.
Okay.
So this is a vertical shmup that You know, remember the Xevious thing where you like in Twin Beam thing where you bomb like stuff on the quote unquote floor? This is a little bit different thing.
Missile lock-on.
Yeah, so you have like a Panzer Dragoon style lock-on.
That's different. I'll give it that. How big is your hitbox on
it is a lot smaller than it looks.
Okay.
That was one thing that when I started testing this, I'm like, oh wow, your ship is huge, but it actually is not as big as you'd think.
That's good. Like, I have to say, like, the lock-on system seems less annoying than other systems.
It is very beneficial to do it like this instead of like the traditional style Xevious or Twin Beam style bombing.
Yeah.
Because it is a lot more generous. Because you don't have to like aim for something while also still shooting other stuff.
Yep, you can just cross over with the cursor and then shoot a whole bunch of things all at once.
Also, it looks really cool.
Yes. Oh, you can shoot the boss before it...
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Oh. That was quick. At least you get back into, like...
Yeah, you get back quick, and it does not penalize you as much as it probably could.
Probably for the best.
Just, oh, damn.
Oop.
Also, it gives you, like, whenever you die, it gives you a power-up capsule. Also, I'm not quite sure if doing the... I think... No, it doesn't do much. Seemed like it. Okay, so... Once you've kind of destroyed all the stuff you can with the laser.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Area 2, the gravity of blue side.
So yeah, if there's anything I can say about it, is that it doesn't seem to be a whole lot of weapon variety, which is kind of a shame.
Yeah.
But it seems like your standard gun's pretty good, though.
Mm-hmm. And like if they had like too much visual flair with like different weapons, it would probably get really messy and trying to do the bombing. You know, the laser shot and everything. So it's probably for they didn't.
Oh yeah, I definitely plan on taking a look at like Polestar and future archetypes. Because yeah, like I did last episode, I did R-Type 2. But one of the things I do is I try and do games in like a chronological order, so I won't just do a sequel first. Only exceptions I'll be making to that is Thunder Force, where I'll be starting with 2 because I'm not getting a PC98 or PC88 emulator to try and, because that's just a nightmare to work with.
Get enough trouble with the PC, like other PC games like that, like with like Jesus and everything.
Oh yeah, that was an NES thing, and that.
Oh, was it?
Also, yeah, that was the way that I did it. Yes, it was an NES. Originally, it was a PC 88 game, but yeah.
Okay.
For the point of me actually doing it, no, that was just an NES game. But technically, it was on the PC 88 and MSX. Also, I'm not doing that game because that game's not good.
No.
At least playing it now. Yeah, I did stream it once and also got stuck at a spot for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, that was fun. I was there for that. It was beautiful.
Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah,
Or Torpo can't hear the word Jesus without thinking about it.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of a neat effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is doing a lot of stuff with sprites that is actually kind of neat.
Yeah, like when you went through earlier before entering the tube that you were in or whatever. Oh no, it's the Green Lantern. Oh.
Oh, it's this one boss from Axel.
Yeah.
Oop.
Oop.
Got sidetracked by my own notification. Whoops. Oh. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, like you see right there, that, Oop.
Oh.
Probably won't be playing a whole lot. I probably won't be finishing this off, but, I will play.
No, but it definitely seems good.
Oop.
Oh no, it has your lasers too. Some of like the sprite work with like the ships and everything definitely I feel sell this point that you're in some sort of space war.
Yeah, also this is like probably the pinnacle of what you can kind of do with sprite stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is something Taito has always been kind of good at.
Yes. See, that's a neat effect. Like the enemy coming from above you and you seeing like the shadow of it first. Oh.
Oh.
Oof.
Also, I'm just playing really bad.
Yeah, this guy is giving you a lot of shit.
Also, the music's really good. But this is
Yes.
this would be a Zuntata soundtrack, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, that looks...
Holy missiles, Batman. Mhm.
Yeah, that is,
Let's see. I would say...
I'd say that's definitely that is definitely in the good category. Oh, also... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say probably the blue at least.
Yeah, I would say... at least around Don Pachi. Probably a little bit higher, maybe.
Yeah, because let's see. I'd say it's better than 1943.
Yeah.
Be better than 1943. I'd say better than Sky Kid, King of Balloon.
Yeah, it's definitely better than King of Balloon.
I would say probably maybe better than Aero Fighters.
Yeah.
But no, Aero
Maybe.
Fighter.
Yeah, I would definitely put it between Aero Fighters and Gyrus. But still a respectable location. The new
also
number
for
27.
Also, for Aero Fighters, we definitely are going to be taking a look at other games in that franchise. Big game. Oh, I didn't catch the date. This 1993. So yeah, for 93, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. Then soundtrack. It is a pretty good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Trying to find a... Maybe about Falchion.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
Okay. So, that leaves us to do this game, which is the game I named stream after.
Yes.
Oh, good lord, this game. Also, I need to turn it down.
So that's where the air is. It's in the dome.
Yes, this is Air Fortress. It is a HAL Laboratories game. So... What?
What is your ship? It looked like a dude in a spacesuit with a rod up his ass.
Well, we'll take a look once you get into the game. Also, here's our text scroll. This Confederation, we...
living and destroying all other civilizations.
So yes, we are Hal Bailman. So we have a light blaster and an armored suit. We have to save Farmel. I always, since this is HAL Laboratories, and they, Satoru Iwata has explicitly said that HAL Laboratories is named after 2001: Space Odyssey. I always wondered if they, like, were thinking of a name similar to, Dave Bowman.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll go ahead and start. So as you can see, there are 8 air fortresses.
Okay.
So, this game is actually broken up into 2 segments. Here's the first one.
Oh.
So, we are on this little light cruiser or something. I think they gave it a name. I just forgot what it was.
Yeah. It just looks like he's got something up his ass, and that disturbs me.
So, for me picking up these things, you can see I have the E and B in the top left.
Yeah.
Filling up. That actually is not going to play a part for a little while.
Oh. What is the E and the B?
We will see shortly.
Oh, God. This seems really bad. Like, just bland.
This part is bland.
Okay.
So, because each stage has 2 phases. We are about to enter phase 2.
Ooh. Oh, no.
So, we're now entering the Air Fortress. That E is our energy. And the B is our bombs. So now... Oh, that's bomb button. Okay.
Oh!
So, yeah, we're playing Baradukin now. Also, you might be noticing something if you take a look at the energy.
It goes back to 800 at every...
As I move, I lose energy. Also, and if I stand still, I get it back.
Oh, that's good.
It is weird. So yeah, the whole point of picking up those power-ups is to make it so that we have more health in this section.
How strange.
This is a very strange game. So the whole thing with these sections is that we have two objectives.
Yeah.
So we have to basically destroy the core of these air fortresses.
Yes.
But then when you destroy the core of the air fortresses, it starts to self-destruct. So you have to find the exit. So if you've ever played the game Descent, it is a lot like that.
Good. Of course. I can't imagine how they could backfire.
Yeah, so you can see this level, how it's rather straightforward right now.
Yeah, I take it's gonna be a lot less straightforward later on.
Yeah. Also, since I got hit, I took some damage, so my maximum energy, was lowered.
I see.
So you do, if you get hit by something, you do actually, you know, it does hurt. So these things are really annoying because every time you hit them, they shoot this shot at you that is really hard to dodge. And also does quite a bit of damage.
Yes.
But you can, I believe, hit it. If you get a bomb on it, it will kill it instantly. So like right here, here's the core. Okay, so now that I've destroyed the core, it gets all dark. And they just conveniently put the exit right here.
How convenient.
So yes, that is the flow of Air Fortress, is you have this beginning kind of
approach.
And yeah, the main game is when you're actually inside the Air Fortress. By the way, there is a slight difference in regions.
Oh.
That mainly has to do with two things. One, the translation is a lot worse. Well, there's both the Japanese and the English version are actually, all the text is in English. The Japanese version is not, well, it's not great English. Just put it like that.
Yeah.
And also the more major difference is the fact that in the US version, if you die in these sections, you will respawn. In the Japanese version, if you die in these sections, you go back to the start of the stage.
Oh no. But they're so boring.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Which would be, it would be really unfortunate to say you were trying to do a Let's Play of this series and ended up doing the Japanese ROM compared to this one.
Did that happen to you?
No, that happened to a Let's Play by the name of Franco-Matic.
Oh.
Who unfortunately had to go through playing this game in the Japanese version. I also think that it is slightly more difficult in certain other stages, but yeah.
The idea of making an approach and then blowing up the base from the inside is reminding me of Murder, Death, Kill. But that's a much better game.
Also, those little weird disc things are practically straight out of Xevious.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So here, I believe Okay, maybe not quite so far. Much.
I just don't understand how the Federation could have lost to these. That, like, if one asshole on, like, some sort of jet...
Also,
like, some sort of jet engine that he's just, like, a crotch rocket.
By the way, if you couldn't tell, much like the original Baraduke, if you shoot, you move backwards. Which you can use to help in certain spots. Because you can use it to boost yourself horizontally.
When you need to escape quickly.
Oh, also can hurt you like that.
That's devious.
Yes. Oh, these things will drag you down.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Did I get hit by one of those? Maybe. Oh. I think you can use a bomb to destroy those blocks, but there's no reason to.
Yeah.
Especially since I only have 5 right now.
Should probably recharge energy before going too far.
Yeah, and also if you run out of bombs, you can still blow up the core. But it takes a lot of shots, like in the hundreds of shots.
That's awful.
And I want to say there's something about the amount of damage it takes to actually destroy cores goes up after you, from beating each level.
Oh,
I hear it.
It's like my pool is tearing ass around
Yeah.
the backyard.
So bring it up so I can actually see it this time.
Still waters run deep.
I didn't see anything about
it. The Carl goes first. Then.
So it gives you a good warning.
Yes. Thank you, Karash. Thank you. I always feel bad when I don't see the name of the person who followed, so...
Ah, fair. I mean, like, I think about, like, my friend who followed last night, and... like, they followed it, like, when we were all laughing at one joke, and so we completely missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Carl. Sweet nectar.
I can't even figure out where it is, like, because I have it off on this layout, so it just happens. Also, I'm gonna use a bomb to destroy those things. Those things are super annoying. Little cat. I'm gonna use. So God, there's a lot of these little bomb shooting things that there probably needs to be. Ah, God. Also, you are really doing a lot of bullet maneuvering than for something you'd think of this era.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have our first fork in the road.
to actually find.
So there are two things you need to find. You need to find the core, but you and you need to find the exit. Both stages, they are completely different in locations.
How long do you have generally before it goes?
So right here, how long do you have? I would say probably about maybe 3 minutes.
Okay, that's.
You have a generous amount of time.
Than I thought.
But it's a good idea to find the exit first before you try to start the core.
Believe it.
Also, since I don't know how much of this, actually let me check something real quick. Yeah, I could probably do the next stage.
There you go.
But because that's when it starts to actually become like the stages become to be what they are. You should do yourself a favor and go on GameFAQs and take a look at some of the maps that they have for the later levels. Also, you will find out another thing. So you saw that there are 8 levels.
Yeah.
That's actually not technically true if you want to get the best ending. There are actually 16 levels. Because this game has a second quest.
What's it called again?
Air Fortress.
That's right. It's just a really bad name.
Yeah. Also, I want to say like this was like the first fully original game I think that HAL made for the NES, like as HAL Laboratories instead of like doing it for Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh. 4.
Okay, level 3 is not too bad. Oh lord, level 4. Let's see, level 5. That's a mess and a half.
Yep. Go in the elevator.
Oh god, they're just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna sit.
Okay, congrats.
I'm actually gonna sit here for a sec just so we can see what the animation looks like, because it'll start to shake pretty good, and then at some point, I think when it'll start to essentially the lights will start to fade, and I think at that point you have 10 seconds. Yeah. At this point, I think you have extremely little amount of time.
Yeah. Horrifying.
Also, you do, if you were to hit a wall, you would die instantly.
Of course. Expect nothing less from a game of the era.
So yeah, if I were playing the Japanese version, I would just have to restart the entire level. Or this entire segment, I should say.
Horrifying.
Because you do only have one life in the like other section. So the lives only matter in this section.
It works. At least you'll have plenty of energy for this next level.
Yep. All right. Those things are really annoying to deal with.
Yes. Spinning ball of death. That's rude.
Yeah. Thankfully, they don't do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah. I mean, and you've got 1,500, so... You can take a few hits.
Oh, well, we are starting to hit the branching path, I believe. Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, okay, so there's the escape.
Oh no.
Oh.
Things that jump. So much of this seems really rude.
Yeah. This game, at some point, stops playing nice.
Like, the tracking shots on the things that, like, generally will protect cores and everything. Like, that's just rude.
Also, I think when you destroy the core that some enemies respawn.
Yeah.
All the way to the right.
Yes. wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Also, you know what? There's only one way we can end this game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's Air Fortress.
Yeah.
It's a
game.
It's a game. Yellow or green, though? That's the question. I don't know if this is blue.
I would not say it's blue.
I would say it's better than Top Gun, so maybe green.
Yeah. It could be like the new bottom green. But like at the same time it does like it has like those vertical sections within like the actual Air Fortress and you can only aim left or right. And I think that's just awful.
Yeah, it's not great. I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, then it starts to get really loud. Okay, there you go. So yeah, I think once it starts to blink, I think you have 20 seconds and then...
Yeah.
So yeah. I would say this is a better game than Tempest.
Yeah.
But I would also say it's a better game than Top Gun. I just can't say, I would say it's better than Top Gun. It's probably not better than Nightmare, though.
No. So maybe like the new Top Yellow, but like I feel like when it came out,
Top Gun and Tempest are in the green.
Oh, okay, that's true.
You gotta look at the actual thing.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Or probably what we should do is just move Top Gun and Tempest into the yellow.
Yeah.
We're being smart about it. How? For the NES, and that was a well, let's see. 1987, 89, 1987. Soundtrack?
Okay. Like it, you know, like it does like the special theme for after you blow up the core, but like
the thing I would say is that the music can get a little bit monotonous and kind of earwormy, which I say that because the person who composed the music was Hideki Kanazashi, I believe his name is, who would also compose a little franchise by the name of Adventures of Lolo. So yeah.
So you're biased.
No, I can say it's not good music.
Yeah. It's there. I noticed it, so it's better than some games that we've ranked. So
how is it in relation to Buck Bumble? I'm thinking Buck Bumble's the thing that's going to rotate on.
You know what? It's better than Buck Bumble.
Right.
I will give it that. In my opinion, as a person who listens to a lot of music, it is better than Buck Bumble.
All right. Okay, so on to the last game of the night. So. Yeah, so why don't we load up? So this is going to be a PlayStation game.
Ooh. That lovely PlayStation emulation.
Yep.
It's probably a good thing that there are very few shmups for the N64, so you don't have to deal with N64 emulation.
Yeah.
And the nightmare that is. Surprise! It's hybrid heaven.
No, it is not hybrid heaven.
I recognize one of those ships.
Yes, you should recognize two of them.
Yeah.
No, we are not streaming hybrid heaven. It's definitely not tonight.
Another time, maybe.
If we're streaming, also if I'm streaming hybrid heaven, I'm getting the N64 into here and actually playing it on an actual system.
There you go.
So those two you might not recognize.
I do not. I mean, I recognize like the Vic Viper.
Yep.
The other one, like I'm like, I know I've seen it, but I can't remember its name.
It is the Lord British.
That's right. There is unfortunately no Lord British mod for
Sky Rogue.
Sky Rogue.
You just named you just colored the Vic Viper orange.
Yeah.
So this is Gradius Gaiden.
Ooh.
I'm going to actually wait because there is another thing we need to see. There's a second demo.
Ooh.
Which I want to play for one very specific reason.
Is it another FMV?
Kind of.
Hell yeah. Gotta put that CD storage space to use.
Do I have to actually sit through a demonstration order for it to go through? Okay, I'll just let it play for a little bit. So yeah, it's a standard Gradius game.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will just tell us. It's playing as the Lord British, who is probably who I'm going to actually be playing as. Because as you saw from the opening, there are 4 ships, each of which you can play as, and each ship has different loadouts. The Lord British basically has the loadout from Salamander. So your double is your ripple laser. And also your missile is the like the two-way thing.
Yeah.
But much like the Gradius MSX games, you can upgrade your weapons if you get it twice. So the Lord British's laser is weird because it is the Disruptor, which basically is like the normal laser, except it goes throughout the entire across the screen at once.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's good to see Richard Garriott being able to fly another spaceship again. He's got to take breaks between the Ultimate games.
Yeah.
Is he doing anything right now?
Oh, he's doing
Like,
Shroud of the Avatar, I think.
That's right.
So as you can see here, the 2 other ships are the Jade Knight, which is the green ship, and the Falchion Beta, which is, I believe, a reference to the game Falchion. The Jade Knight's weird. I will not be playing as it. Oh, here's the thing.
Ooh.
Now pay attention.
Gradius defeated the Bacterians by destroying their center of power. The threat of invasion was gone, and peace returned to Gradius. 200
Gradius.
The civilization of Gradius prospered, and it looked as if the peace would last forever. But the nightmares suddenly returned. It began with the disappearance of a
The evil range.
because it was known as a dangerous nebula, and entry was prohibited by the government. Soon after the disappearance of the science vessel, the colony planets of Gradius were attacked and ruled by some unknown force. The Gradius army fought gallantly, but the invaders were overpowered, and they destroyed 99% of the Gradius army. At this point, Gradius Army HQ decided to launch a desperation attack to the center of the Dark Nebula, which seemed to be the source of the invaders. Receiving the order, 4 hyperspace fighters launched from the mothership to the Dark Nebula, carrying the last hope to save planet Gradius on their wings.
Okay, I thought at some point that it actually changes the pronunciation of Gradius, like halfway through. Yeah, because it said Gradius. It is not Gradius.
Yeah.
Even if it's official Gradius, it is not Gradius. It is Gradius. Also, I'm going to do something real quick here to make sure that the game runs a little bit smoother. I think I just crashed.
I do just say that I liked the texture warping on the text as it moved backwards.
Oh,
That
hold
was
on.
really nice.
Hold on 1 second.
Planet Gradius.
Second. Come on. Ignore me. Just to make sure that it's getting the most amount of processing power can. Okay, I can't seem to find it. I noticed a little bit of stuttering. I wanted to make sure that it was as smooth as possible. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we're back. Okay. First things first, let's make it so that it's a little bit more playable. Very easy, because I'm a scrub.
Yep.
Lights. Gauge edit. So that is a thing that is interesting. That is exclusive to Gaiden.
Oh.
We will see that once we change our character. Oh, actually, I'm gonna... Oh. Also, we can change the voice of the thing. So I'm going to change to female.
Neat.
Voice data. Apparently I can't figure... Okay, so here we go.
Select your fighter.
So, we have the Vic Viper, we have the Lord British, we have the Jade Knight. Jade Knight has the spread bomb, like missile, a round laser, which is like a weird... Well, it's showing exactly what you do. You got your twin lasers and you have your normal option.
Yeah.
The Falchion Beta, their missile is basically a bomb that goes below you and then separates into two. Their double will aim in the direction. It'll like kind of auto home. Its laser is what's called the gravity bullet, which is basically it shoots a bullet out and then it will kind of explode. That has been known to be the most potent boss killer in the game. Neat. Like it can straight up break the game if you use it properly. But I'm not gonna do that. As the Lord British. So, you also have an option of what shield you want. So you have your Gradius 1 shield. You have your force field. You have this thing, which I can't exactly remember how this thing works, but I tend not to use it. And then you have this option, which is really weird. This is the limiter. So when you get it, you have a shield which can take as many hits as as you want. You can go through terrain. You can do anything. for, I believe, 5 seconds.
Neat.
And then it goes away. So you can use that if what I've seen a lot of people do is use this in tandem with the thing that's going to happen next. I'm going to use force field.
Force field.
So the gauge edit. Well, I'm going to do semi-auto. So the gauge edit. So we can change the order in which these things appear. So I can say if I want missiles to appear at the end, I can move it over here. Or I can have my options, have it so I can immediately get option. So what people would do is you would pick the limiter, you would move your shield to the first thing, so you just keep on getting limiter after limiter after limiter. I am not good enough to do that. I'm going to move the ripple to its back since I don't need it. So I'm going to move... So I am actually going to move... So, option... There. So there. Actually...
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
You are the last hope. Speed up.
Oop.
Option.
What is a good number of speed ups in this game?
I always go 1.
Two-way missile. Disruptor. Option.
I was super worried you were about to be crushed by that.
Yeah, it's pretty good about that. Also, I might have turned the sound effects a little bit too low,
Option.
which is not a terrible thing because the music in this game is pretty good.
Yeah,
Force field.
the graphics look very nice too.
Yes.
So like, the gradient from like the red to the limeish yellowy green is very it's very distinct. Like you can see as it transitions and everything. And
Oh.
Two-way missile. Level 2.
The one thing about semi-auto that I kind of wish that it did was it doesn't automatically, if you have semi-auto, it doesn't automatically
Yeah.
pick up power-ups, like upgrades.
ah,
Level 2.
Oop.
Force field. Confirmed. Huge light force on the radar.
do they explain who this new threat is? Because I take it it's not the bacterium.
Oh, it's still the Bacterian.
Oh, okay.
So this is as I said a little bit earlier, this is a PlayStation game. But
Yes.
So this never came out in the US. So the only way to play this in North America is actually there is a Grady's collection on the PSP that has this.
I like this level, man. Requiem
Yeah.
for Revengers.
It will also make a lot more sense in a bit. Whoop, zub.
Oop.
So this is actually a really neat level. Oh, damn. So it's like this old parts factory. But as you can see, what exactly it's made out of.
Old bosses.
Yep.
Select the route.
Oop. Oop. There's a crystal core right there. I do like the fact that you have, like, they're using, like, the boss's attacks as a, like, a stage hazard. Oh. Boss. Oh, also the boss is different depending upon what, I think... Oh, jeez.
I was kind of expecting like a core. A good old Gradius core to be a boss.
Nope. So this next stage does something really interesting.
Okay. I missed the title, unfortunately.
It's a something like a crystal cage, I believe.
Okay.
UFO coming.
So,
no.
so yeah, you see that thing?
Yeah.
It can reflect your laser. And you see these crystals?
Ooh.
Yeah, they cause your lasers to reflect.
Be on your guard.
Ah, here's a core. Finally.
Also, thankfully, it can never, like, reflect into you and kill you, so...
Yes.
So that is one reason. I would have played as a Jade Knight, but I kind of wanted to show this off, because this is really neat.
Mm-hmm.
Because it only does it with laser weapons. Yeah, yes, refract. Excuse me.
Force field.
Oh.
I mean, like, the little UFO guy was reflecting, but yeah, this is refracting. Just another reflective age. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Norman Jaffer in the chat is like, you know, mentions like they.
Oh god,
took a
I
lot
forgot
of
that these
time to
things were in here.
program.
Whoop.
Oh no!
Also, here's your core.
Finally,
Choose
it's been preserved.
Also, this boss is going to be great on the encoding.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love my Pride core.
Also. Oh, or is it? Oh, it's the good old classic.
Of course.
No weird thing with,
Killing you if you do the Konami
Yeah.
code.
Choose attention. Force field.
come on. Yep.
You win with level 2.
Yep. The only thing about the disruptor is that it does seem to block some shots.
Yeah.
Or like being able to see some shots.
Destroy all of them.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, finally. That's
Oh,
a
God.
neat physics effect.
Force field.
The head getting severed and just
Falling, except I think that's going to also work against me.
yeah.
So one thing that I haven't shown because, well, I don't have a way to do it, but this does actually support 2 players simultaneous.
Neat.
And the way, so I like the fact that it's a big one that's
It's
shooting,
one-
it's shooting smaller ones out. But it works. It makes it work kind of like Life Force would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Remember when I said it was gonna screw me over?
Yeah. This is a weird song.
Yes. Oh, God.
It reminds me. Oh,
Force field.
Oh, these things, except it's pointing the other way. But these things were in other Gradius games. Also, they don't destroy it. They don't get destroyed whenever they fully break.
there's like several like racer. Like this is like a combination of several of the tracks from like F-Zero GX.
Yeah.
with all the different, like themes for the characters.
Why did the Moe have eye beams? I don't know.
They've evolved.
Oh, jeez.
It's a giant space worm.
Giant space worm that I seem to have almost killed. Yeah, I don't think that was meant to be the boss.
Yeah. It wasn't a giant Moe head. Oh no, 2 of them.
Oh god! God.
Ooh.
Yeah, my lasers kind of screwed me over there.
Yeah.
Speed up.
Oh, can I do it infinitely, or am I? Nope, I can do it.
Disruptor level 2.
I should not have taken that second.
Speed up.
Speed up.
Crash his head. Force field.
Oh, okay. Just completely ate all of my force field.
Yep.
Okay, I think I got this down.
Yep.
I say as I'm about to die.
It has a ton of health.
Yeah, that's kind of not great. Oh, I don't like that they're rotating more. Oh,
Means you're getting close.
can at least one of them die? Oh, one of them's about to go. Oh, what hit me?
Oh, one of the orbs from behind.
Disruptor level 2. Speed up.
Okay.
Crash his head. Force field.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Oh, ah.
Ah, just barely nicked it.
Yeah. don't think even shooting that thing is like even has a point because I think it just dies automatically.
Dies. Just psych you out, I guess.
Crash's head. Force field.
Keep on getting it nicking me just enough to not like hurt me, but to actually just all it does is just screw up my shield.
Yeah.
Oh. Uh, okay, so it's starting to fully rotate.
Yeah. You are making progress.
God! You know what?
Oof.
Damn it.
Close.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Force field. Speed up. Options.
How much longer do you think you're planning on going then, I guess?
Probably until I game over.
Okay.
I think there's a limit to how many times I can cheat.
Yeah.
Also, that also means I don't have any lasers or missiles.
Yeah. It might make this boss fight even more intolerable. Because you had 4 options, a fully maxed out disruptor, and missiles, so you could hit it on the ceiling too, and the floor. And now...
Yep.
Oof.
Yeah. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's Grady's Gaiden. I probably yeah. So if I had Falchion Beta, I probably would have had an easier time, but yeah, because I don't know how much damage the disruptor does. It doesn't seem like it does a whole lot. Like it
No.
it has like that. It's good for like crowd, but not like actually boss killing. That's where Falchion Beta comes in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would personally say it's so far at least it's definitely probably the best Gradius game we've played so far.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like it even better than SNES 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
definitely seems like the best one of the Gradius games we've played.
So I would say it probably belongs in the pink. I don't know if I can justify purple, but I can definitely say the pink.
No. The things in the purple have like such a like combination
Yeah.
of style and mechanics and everything.
Yeah, this just has like it. I mean, it's very neat. Like it
Yeah.
does what it does well. While it still has some of the greatest hangups, like say getting royally screwed over whenever you die.
Yes.
So yeah,
Let me think.
but let's see. Probably say yeah, better than Zezix.
Mhm.
Boogie Wings.
I would say it's better than as like a straight up shmup. It's better than Boogie Wings. Boogie Wings mostly is dependent on its style.
Yeah, Boogie Wings
And
is
blowing
just
up
a goofy. Boogie Wings is a goofy nonsense pile, and it's great. But as
Yeah.
a technical thing, it is not as good as Greatest Gaiden.
Yeah.
Battle Garaga. Battle Garaga had a bunch of nonsense with it too. This I think
Yeah.
is a lot more playable.
Yeah, Balgaraga's variable difficulty system makes it really rude. I think Night Striker is better. Personally.
Probably. Yeah, Night Striker is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am definitely down with it.
You also get to shoot a motorcycle into an enemy base and just blow it all up. So that's
Oh, goddamn.
something.
Whoop! Hold on. My
Oop.
mouse is deciding to act a little weird. Control X. This. Or the PSX. And I do. Oop.
Oop.
Okay, it's not letting me do it. It was 19. Let's see. At 97. Yeah. Also the soundtrack.
Very good.
It's very good. The only thing is it doesn't have that Gradius kind of drive. Like it's a good
Yeah.
soundtrack, but I think like the older Gradiuses had better soundtracks, or at least the good ones.
Yeah.
Maybe above Twinkle Star Sprites.
Yeah.
Which I mean, oddly enough, puts it above most of Gradius's, but Gradius 3 is still better
Yeah.
soundtrack wise. Oop.
It has the benefit of a better sound chip.
Yeah, well, it's CD audio, so
Yeah. So that allows it to be a lot more like, yeah, I'll listen to this.
yeah. But then again, it also loses a little bit in charm in that.
True. Many factors to consider.
So yes, that is Gradius Gaiden, and that was the last game that I was looking at this evening. So thank you all for coming by. Next week I plan on doing another ranking of shmups because I wasn't planning on doing this one, but I ended up doing it because I felt like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one will actually be a special because that will be so eons I forgot how long ago, but I had that LP where I was going to take a look at all the Section Z games, or games like Section Z NES and the games that are related to it. I will be doing that as a ranking of shmups episode next week, so I'll be taking a look at games like Section Z for the arcade, Sidearms, Forgotten Worlds, and also some games that are like it, like Abadux and probably Scat, and maybe something else. So yeah, that'll be that. So hopefully you tune in next week for that. So that will be pretty interesting. So have a good night, everyone.
Good night.